Hello everyone and welcome to our channel. And today I'll be reading a multi-character exterior by me. So let's get into it. Cyno. Oh, the thing about this is that whoever is hurting you won't be having a good time after this. Perhaps not even time to have any time at all. Yeah, I'm saying this because it's true. Cyno is extremely protective of you. And he's not against taking drastic measures to ensure your safety. So if someone's hurting you, and without a good reason, to be honest, even if they had a reason, he wouldn't even want to hear it. He was going to get back at them. Perhaps in a way that's too gruesome. Honestly, if it's not too much, he will offer them a warning. But if he sees just a bruise or a scratch on you, then they better know that it's their time to start running. Because the moment Cyno finds them, there's no hope for them to survive. Yeah, he's really protective over everything he loves. And that includes you. Child, I don't need to say this, but any one of those Harbinger boys probably would beat up a whole nation just for your sake. And that was very true for Child. Whoever he loved, he held close to his heart and was willing to do everything and anything in the world just to ensure their happiness. So if he walks in on someone hurting you, you best believe that they won't be making it alive. Or at least not in one piece. Yeah, Child would be a little bit focused on you, which is why he wouldn't be able to put up his best fight, since he was all worried about you and all. But after that, if he even happens to cross by them accidentally, then it was going to end in the most gruesome way possible. To be honest, it does have some people look into it. Seeing where that person lives and knowing everything about them, just to know where to hurt them best. Don't you worry about it. Child will keep you safe, no matter just how much it takes. Albedo. Now, Albedo is much more better at controlling his own emotions. But he wasn't when someone he was supposed to protect and someone he loved was getting hurt right before his eyes. That would make his body just fire up with adrenaline, and he would do everything in his might to get them away from you as fast as possible. And next comes your safety and ensuring if you're okay. But if you are, then he will instruct you to run away to the nearest place of safety and take shelter there until he's done with them. He doesn't want you to say anything you shouldn't have to. After all, it would be extremely bad if his lover got nightmares because of him. Yeah, he might try to talk it out with them, if they're nice. He doesn't want to look suspicious, or just happen to hurt someone too much, for no apparent reason to the Knights of Favonius, though he probably could. But he's nicer than that. But I assure you, if they even just go a little bit too far, and it doesn't even have to be far, I mean it, as in if they do more than just minimal damage, then no one on Earth would be able to defend them from him. Venti. Venti's probably a lot better at this. After all, he's the Archon of Freedom, and he's always good at controlling his own emotions after having lived for more than a millennia. So, he's really good at dealing with this, right? Well, I'll tell you what. He's not good at dealing with it when innocent people are being hurt. Because that's where you see his true emotions. the fire in his eyes, and just how much terrifying power he has. The amount of power that you could see just flickering. It was too much. Perhaps even more than what he fought Signora with. And you truly wonder if he was at his true strength then. But it seems that Venti is a lot more merciful when it comes to himself. But now that it comes to you, an innocent Mondstadian, and most of all, someone he loves, he was not going to hold back. And you also best believe he's going to be taking you out for a drink afterwards. The duality, right? Kazuha. Yeah, I don't think anyone would want to hurt you if you were Kazuha's girlfriend. But let me be honest, he has a lot of haters. However, too much of them are cowards and are too afraid to act on their own hate and feelings. But Kazuha can see it all, and you can also feel it when someone has ill intentions towards you. And when he knows someone's preparing to ambush you, it's him there instead. And he grabs them, beating them up until they can barely see in front of them before dropping them down, giving them a final warning, telling them to stay the heck away from you if they want to continue on with their life. Before going back home to you with a sweet smile that's so much brighter than the sun, and holding you in his arms. You would never know, but that's just the length he would go to, just to make sure you're safe. Scaramouche. He doesn't need a reason to be violent, but God forbid he's provided with one. Oh, it's gonna end so badly. Honestly, he thinks it's a little bit funny, because someone thinks that they have the power out there to hurt you and not be punished for it. They must be really stupid. It's almost pathetically sad. And even better, he really has to hide the fairy in his eyes and in his body. When he sees a bruise in your arm, he doesn't ask. No, he has his ways, and he'll know everything without you needing to worry. And when your belly suddenly stops appearing, and the bruise starts fading away, Scaramouche looks to be in a much better mood. To be honest, it was well worth it. And he knows that someday you'll be able to piece back the pieces together and know everything that he's done. But for now, if he can provide you with safety and a smile on your face, then everyone else in this rotten world didn't equate shit to him.